It is an absolutely beautiful day once more. I mean, just look around, we're here. And if we're here, if we can watch and engage and do all of the, if we can get out of the house, if we can start, it's a wonderful day. No matter, no matter what you're doing right now, no matter what may come, it can always be good there. It's just a matter of how we take it, how we look at it, and where it goes. We're here at the river. Oh my goodness, there is a possum behind me. Possum. I don't know if you can see it. Hopefully, I caught it on camera. But a possum just walked right by us. And I think that might be one of the first times I've managed to actually catch an animal while I'm out here. Oh, I'm going to have to watch back to see because I couldn't see if I caught it on camera. I hope I did. Possum. All right, quick visual descriptor. I have long brown hair, glasses, black coat and hood. I have a blue overcoat, coffee mug in hand. We are here at the river. Now the snows really are melting. Everything's kind of wet and a little bit crunchy also. But it's nice. Even though it's now, at least for this area, a long way until the winter is normally over, the weather's quite decent. It's above freezing. There's not a lot of snow. I did encounter a little bit of black ice, not on the road actually. It was when I was walking over to this public park area, and I did slip on that walking over here. So if you are in a northern area or one of the many lands of ice and snow, do watch your step and be careful. I hope you have your coffee, your tea, whatever it may be. Get it, drink it, have your cuppa. Make sure that your day is enjoyable for you. And that's actually the most important thing, that you make sure that your day is enjoyable for you. We can't enjoy our day for anyone else. Before I get into the main topic, I would like to reassure and reemphasize how important your feelings, your goals, your ideas are. And for anyone who needs to hear this right now, your views, your values, your ideas, your spirit matters and has great value. So, if for any reason whatsoever you're feeling like maybe you don't matter as much as someone else, or you're just not feeling that great, just remember you are important. Each and every one of you is valuable, is important, and you should be appreciated for who you are. And if you don't feel appreciated, well, there is someone out there right now who appreciates you, and I appreciate you. A nice little sip on our cuppa. Morning over there on Twitch. Now I'm coming to you through Twitch, YouTube, LinkedIn, and Twitter. You can follow me on all of these platforms, but I'm coming to you on all of these platforms thanks to Restream. Restream is a wonderful software that allows you to send your live stream out to multiple locations at once. So you can be live on your Twitch and your LinkedIn. If you have Facebook, you can stream to Facebook also through there, and a number of other different platforms. If that's something you ever want to do consider it. Of course, my heart goes out to the people who run Restream. Restream is actually a Ukraine-based company. Their headquarters and their founders are from Ukraine, and I know that they've been moving people, especially a lot of their workers and whatnot. They've been moving them out of the area. So our hearts go out to all the people at Restream and all the people in Ukraine. Hmm. So, do you ever find yourself procrastinating, pushing things off? There's it's almost a loaded question. We all do it to some extent, don't we? Push things off, say, I can do that tomorrow. Oh, I'll do that next week, maybe in a month. I'll do that when things calm down, settle down. I'll do that when things open back up. I'll do that when the kids are done with school. I'll do that when I graduate. We come up with lots of reasons. And I'm not saying they're not valid, but we do come up with a lot of reasons and a lot of excuses. We have a professional procrastinator in the comments. So glad to have you here. So yeah, over on Twitch, in the chat, someone says, I'm a professional procrastinator. You know what? That is something that almost goes hand in hand with being a creative individual. Now, of course, it goes hand in hand with lots of different types of people, but if you're a creative individual, if you are the type who has any sort of passion, outlet for what you enjoy doing, you're probably going to find a lot of reasons to push some of those passions off. Not all of us, but some of us. Morning over there. But why? Why are we always pushing off till the next day the things that we really want to do? Why are the things that matter to us also the things that we can set aside? There's a lot of times you'll hear statements in relation to, if it matters, you would have done it. And there's a lot of different ways to say that. And I've heard many different ways to say that. And it's been told to me, people saying if it was that important, you would have done it. Well, I mean, that's not the way life works. It isn't. All right. So we have a comment on Twitch because I already pushed off other things into that day. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that. That is a wonderful comment. I'm just going to go ahead. I have to show that one because that one's worth noting. I already pushed things off into that day. That's, yes. And, we all do that, actually. We push things off until the next day or the next week. Goodness. The things that matter to us, the things that count, the things that we want to do often end up our lowest priority. And they end up our lowest priority for any number of reasons. But I'm going to talk about a couple that I personally experience or have experienced. And maybe you've experienced something similar. Now, of course, one of the reasons that the things that I'm passionate about and the things that I love get pushed off and made a lesser priority is because there can be a perception that our creative work, our arts and our writing and all these different brilliant things, or even just getting on here on video, it has sometimes a negative perception. And we have inherited a portion of that point of view from people around us, whether that's through our school or our family or our friends group, or maybe we just don't think we're as good as the other person that we watch do these things. And because you get this feeling like, oh, I mean, why am I doing this? There's so many people out there who do this, and it's not a real job. It's not a real career path. When you absorb those kind of negative feelings or take them on yourself, or they've been projected on you, or you project them on yourself, it can take away some of your desire to do the things you want to do. Paint that portrait, create that landscape, make that video, sculpt that 3D model, write that book. And I think that maybe a lot of us, a lot more than we realize, are devaluing something that should be a priority to us, something that matters to us, because of that negative perspective. We can push it off to the side because it's just not that important now, is it? But it is. All right. Another comment over here on Twitch. Try and make art everyone's priority, then it will be valued. All right. I like this so much. I'm going to grab that. We have some really good comments today. Loving it. I agree. Make art everyone's priority, and it will be valued. Thank you so much for that. Now, another reason that we might be procrastinating on doing the things that really matter to us, doing these creative, wonderful things, making what we want to make. Another reason we might be procrastinating on this, from my experience, is because finances, financial side. You look at the next project you want to do, you look at the next painting you want to make, or the next movie you want to make, or the next song you want to produce, or the next book you want to write, and part of your mind might subconsciously start going over how much you might have to invest, both time and actual finances, into creating that thing. And immediately, almost like a gut reaction, we're like, oh, we can't do that. We can't do that. Can't do that. We don't have the time. We don't have the money. And I'm not saying that's not a valid perspective, but I would like to reemphasize that it's truly just coming up with reasons why you aren't doing what you love or what matters to you. So there's a lot of other reasons we might procrastinate, and there's a lot of other reasons that we might push things off. But these are just a couple that I've experienced where when it comes to my art, my books, my films, and my videos here, why I sometimes push things off or say I'll do it tomorrow. Now, of course, maybe you've already pushed things off until tomorrow, and then tomorrow comes and you have to do all those things. You might be a professional procrastinator. That's okay. But just remember, there is time now for you to start on whatever you want to do. Whatever art is your art, whatever creativity moves your spirit and soul, gets your heart going, there's time. Even if you find 5 to 10 minutes a day to tap into your creative spirit, there's time. Do it on a lunch break. Do it before you go to sleep. Do it before you get the kids from daycare or pick them up from school. Do it late in the evening instead of turning on the TV or scrolling through your phone. Do the thing you love and that you want to do. Now, you deserve an extra cuppa, so go get one. Coffee, tea, whatever it may be. I just want to talk to you for 2 seconds about what's coming up actually very soon on March 19th. And that is the Art of Feeling and Abstract Expression Art Workshop. Tickets are available on Eventbrite, and depending on where you're joining me right now, there's going to be a link somewhere nearby Now, this is an abstract art workshop, so it's truly going to just be following what we feel. Rules, where we're going, we need no rules. The only rules we need are guidelines, something to paint with, something to paint on, and something to use as paint. Whether you've never painted before or whether you've been painting for years, the art of feeling most certainly a welcoming place for you to experience perhaps a new form of art. And even if you've done abstract art before, you will still learn from this. It will be something different. We're going to learn together. We're going to go through. It's actually running from 11 a.m. Eastern time to 2 p.m. Eastern time, and that's going to be on a Saturday. And they're actually going to be happening every third Saturday of the month for the rest of the year. So you can sign up for any single one of them. Join us. We're going to be together for a few hours. And what we're going to do is we're going to go over some lessons, go over some techniques, and then everyone together, we're all going to make art. You can leave your camera on. You can turn your camera off. Same thing with your microphone. Participate as much as you want. Either follow the lesson in privacy or with the group, however makes you happy. And of course, you can sign up for as many of these workshops as you would like, because each one is going to have its own unique flair and fun. And you might meet new people, and maybe you can use this as a way to get yourself into art or to refine a new skill set. However, I'd like to wish you all an absolutely marvelous day. Get yourself an extra cuppa. You deserve one. All the hard work you've been doing. You deserve it. Hold on. Will it be your Saturday instead? Oh, yes. It'll be your Saturday with some night. All right. Take care, everyone. I will see you all again soon. Thank you for the emotes. Thank you for commenting in the chat. Take care. Be well. Be excellent. And I'll see you all again real soon. Bye, everybody.